to his other base, or possibly throwing down an expansion somewhere. There he goes, throwing down another Nexus over here, as well as Maurap is throwing down a hatchery over there as well. So it looks like they're both thinking the same. They both want the bottom corner. Looks like MntDew is doing a bit of harassing. So I also would like to see MntDew move these stalkers to the back of his lines, because they are pretty wounded. So you might as well move them to the back so they still do damage, but they won't be the first ones to die. Yeah. And it looks like MntDew is now getting the Protoss Shields level 1 for his units. And Maurap is getting the final upgrades for his Zergs. Here are the Broodlords. MntDew blinking in those Stalkers and taking out those Broodlords as fast as he can. That looks like it might have been a misclick by Maurap, or he thought he could take on Stalkers. Losing 2 Broodlords now. In comes MntDew's army, throwing down those force fields. Putting in a nice little choke point here for his DTs. And it looks like Maurap is bringing in the disruptor, throwing down some stuff on him. Some nice surge times to increase damage. And it looks like Maurap is now retreating because his CTs are there. He doesn't have an overseer with him at this point. He should really be making one somewhere. There you go, he's getting some overseers now. A bit late on that. Looks like MntDew is backing off now. Warping on a bunch more Stalkers. Maurap is floating, oh my god, is floating on 2k. He really needs to spend that minerals. That is a lot of money to be floating on. Could be spending that for something useful. Units. He's got a lot of larvae sitting there, and he should be spending it on units. It looks like MntDew's Nexus is complete, so he will be throwing up 2 assimilators. And it looks like this mineral field is finally saturated up there. I would, however, like to see MntDew creating some overseers, or not overseers, observers, flying around to scout out what all Maurap has. Any expansions or anything that he could go and take out. And it looks like Maurap just created a shit ton of speedlings. See if he can't get nice and close into those stalkers, surround them, fuck them up. I actually finally realized that roaches and Hydralis weren't working very well. It looks like Murray is going to be droning up here, sending his drones over to his new expansion that is finished to get it nice and saturated so it brings in a good amount of income. You should probably be sending these drones over there. There's no point in mining at that mineral field. It's a waste of money. MntDew warping in a bunch more zealots. Keeping his army composition the same, it seems to be working pretty well for him. Now, however, Murray is going speedlings instead of mass muta roach, so this should turn out a bit different. I don't know if it's going to be favored towards Murray or MntDew at this point. It could be favored towards Murray now because of all the speedlings he has.